Hi, Artie. Hopefully you can hear me, Artie. Hey, what's shaking, MD? Power went out at 4. I turned the generator on at 4:30 to get ready for the 5 o'clock broadcast, but I didn't have internet. And it took me a while to figure out the smart box for the house wasn't on one of the circuits powered by the generator. So once I figured that out, I just ran an extension cord from an outlet, literally 5 feet away to it, and so now I'm back in business. And things have definitely gotten um, more exciting, to say the least. We have wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour now, and the rain bands are coming through. The worst should be between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. That's screen, Heath. Now the room I'm in, which is just there's a wall between me and that screen room. It's insulated panels and hurricane glass windows. So we can take a look out front. Anybody cares to? Maybe. Well, shoot. Take a look out front. As you can see, there's a lot of leaves, small branches down. Um, there's reports all over of trees down and power lines and all that kind of stuff. There's 1.2 million people without power in South Florida, and I'm one of them. Yeah, the Y cams, the YI, however you want to say it. Back 5 years ago, they were just something I picked up off of Amazon, and I've just added on and added on and added on to them. Oh no, the street's not bad. I've seen it where it's so deep in the street, the storm sewers, and there's one right in front of that little white car right there. They connect to the lake out back, and I've seen it where the street has so much water in it that the fish have swum through swam through the storm sewer and then go swimming up and down the street. It's pretty bizarre to watch. I have a generator, Heath. That's why. Hey, Kyle. Penny, my dog, is not happy. She was. I got her because of Hurricane Irma. Friends of ours had her as a puppy, and she was helped guard exotic birds on a 45-acre aviary sanctuary, and they got devastated by Irma. I'm here. I don't know why I lost StreamYard. I didn't lose power. Should not have lost internet. So, hey, JB, Mr. Bannicky. I could have, Heath, but, if I did, guess what? I'll blame you. Hey, Bernard, so far so good. We lost power at 4. I kicked the generator on at 4:30, but it didn't have any internet. Well, it took me an hour to figure out that the smart box for the house, I went out and checked it, and it was plugged in to one of the few circuits that I don't have on the generator transfer switch. And so I just unplugged it from that circuit and plugged it in to a box 5 feet away, a receptacle 5 feet away, and bingo, had internet. So I hopped on as fast as I could. I was about 45 minutes late. Sorry. The generator will run for about, depending on the load it's under, okay? On a full load, 6 hours, okay, on a tank. And less than a full load, of course, it'll run for a little longer. Now, I've got 15 gallons of gas to refill it multiple times. So the big thing is I'll run it every 4 hours, okay, and then off for 4 hours. And the reason behind that logic is just to keep the refrigerators and freezers in the proper temperature ranges. That and have an air supply, a pump and air supply for the koi. Hey, JD, glad you can make it. Yeah, so I got enough in that cycling program to go a little over a day. All right. And as far as power goes, we live pretty darn close to the 4 or 5 miles away from the power plant. So it should be one of the early ones that would be put back online. Do the koi mind the weather? Believe it or not, yeah, they do. Low pressure systems affect them. I don't know why, but it does. And they typically will try to spawn. Now, I don't have any male fish, so it, it won't bother him much. No. Yeah, I saw he was popping on. I was in the middle of trying to fix mine, and he's going to get hit pretty good, I think, by all accounts, being on the east side of it. So what I plan on doing, I'm running the generator till about 8 o'clock. And at 8, I'm going to shut down and then come back on, switch it back on about midnight or thereabouts. Hey, it's Wednesday, isn't it? I may have to stay online till 8:30. Rick and Lynn probably get that hint. Yeah, it landfall was south of us, about 60 miles, and but it's going to come up through the state, right between where Tom is at Sebring and where I'm at. Um, and let me pull up Google Maps. All right, so here's Google Maps, and let me move my fat head. Oop. And I'm going to move that up here. Okay. So, Ian made landfall first right here, all right, on the barrier island. Then it came up, well, shoot, on any of that. Crap. All right, first it made landfall here, and then it came right up through here. Okay? Now, Tom lives right here in Sebring. Tom and Jim Tedesco. So the track of the storm is bringing it right up through here, right along what's 98 and 17, right through here. Okay, I live right here. Nissy lives over here. Okay, so it's going about equidistance between Tom and I, but Tom and Jim Tedesco are on the east side, which is the worst side to be on. Okay, that's the side that spins off tornadoes and so forth. So, but it's going to come right up through here. Now, by the time it gets here in this area, all right, it's supposed to be down to a category 1, but it's a whole lot closer. So, I've looked at the forecast for us, and we're supposed to have winds in the 50 to 60 mile an hour with gusts, who knows how high, by the time it gets up here. But we're having 50 to 60 mile an hour winds now, gusts. So it is what it is. Yes, when you say landfall, it's the center of the eye. Yes, the bands do hit way before the center of the eye. We've had the bands going through since late yesterday. But it's the eye wall, all right, from the center of the eye. This one's about 40, a little over 40 miles wide, and the eye wall is where the highest recorded winds are. Yeah, I'm used to tornado and straight line winds from Oklahoma too, Lynn. They play heavy metal, Keith. we can switch back over to screen room. You're welcome, Artie. Yeah, hard rock, as Rick says, hard rock and heavy metal, because when those things start hitting your house, and you know, it really doesn't matter that the wind is blowing. What really matters is what the wind is blowing. Dave's up in Ohio from Crooked River and Eastern. Now I imagine Robert Sacco, he is over in Pinellas County. All right, so let's go look where he's at. All right, so Robert Sacco is over here somewhere. Pinellas Park, this area, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's where his club is that he belongs to. I assume he's over in that general vicinity. The advantage of hurricanes. Okay, Artie. The advantage of hurricanes is you can see them coming for days nowadays, as opposed to tornadoes like when I lived in Oklahoma that just kind of pop up out of nowhere. Yes, they are, Artie. I wonder how. See if I can get a better look at. Yeah, the lake behind me is starting to fill up. Yeah, earthquakes are literally no warning. Yeah, the nor'easters, you know, um, or the Arctic blasts, you get warnings on those too. Yeah, that's one of the worst things is when after the eye passes, you got all this rain being dumped on the front side of the eye. All right, with winds going one way. All right, you get to the other side of the eye and everything is saturated. And then here comes an equal amount of rain down, and the winds are going the opposite direction. And that just tends to tear things up big time. Huh. Huh. Wanted to check my umbrella. I thought it was ripped, but it's not. I got my snorkel, yeah, and flippers. You didn't see my Facebook picture? I think I posted it on here too. There you go. Surf's up. Got my wellies on. Making a fashion statement too, aren't I? That is my surfboard too, by the way. My wife has one as well. So we'll just go paddling down the street. Rick, I will answer that question. Yes. That one is actually for decor. It was used once. You got to understand, you don't have, typically, you don't have high enough surf in the Gulf of Mexico to surf. Okay. You'd have to be surfing during a storm, not a hurricane, but a storm. Um, but I have used that one once. It's been in the water. And one my wife has been used a lot because the kids use it. My dog is being very affectionate tonight. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. She likes to box, except she boxes with her nose. Yes, it is, Rick. It's more than one really moving. There's 3 palm trees out there that are blowing around pretty good. I can move the camera up. Except my picture's in the way, isn't it? How about I move that down here? Yeah, he's over close to Nisi, all right, in Fishhawk or Valrico or someplace like over there. So yeah, he's roughly 6 miles away. Yeah, Brandon. Riverview is just south of Brandon, and I am on the south side of Riverview. If you look at a map and you find Sun City Center, I'm north of Sun City Center and in South Riverview. Wow, I didn't lose it till just before 4 o'clock. Yeah, you know it's getting windy when the rain is going horizontal. Now, I am somewhat lucky in that the house shields that screen room. Because right now the winds are coming out of the north and northeast. And you're looking southwest on that picture. Take a look out front again. something blowing. I think it's one of my wife's pots. Told her she needed to bring in, but and we can look the other way. Maybe. Oh, doesn't like that one. Back over this one. No, it's not a squirrel. I think it's one of my wife's pots. You never know, Artie. You never know. I'm waiting for my neighbor's little white car to go blowing down the street. Back to the screen room. Well, cool, Hardy. We have to go out a bit and drain down the pond some more. Yeah, we're expecting 20 inches of rain. So yeah, the pool will overflow at some point. Dolphins hit? No, I'm more worried about manatees hitting the house. Uh-oh, I think my daughter-in-law is on the phone. That's my daughter-in-law. She started calling me Phil one day. F-I-L, father-in-law. So I said, okay, does that make you Dill? daughter-in-law? And she said, yes. And I said, well, the only thing I know that's dill is pickle. So ever since I've been calling her pickle. Yeah, 20 inches, a lot of rain. A lot of rain. One of the nice things is of that lake behind me, I'm a good foot higher than the next highest house. I'm like 3 or 4 feet. My lot line's 3 or 4 feet, and slopes back up to the house another 2 feet. So I did not know that, Rick. I'll have to tell her that. I was just informed. You're right, Rick. She knew that. I had not, didn't have a clue. Breaking news? What's the breaking news, MD? This just in. Hey, Steven. WWW. 3 dub. I like that. 3 dub. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I get it now. I'm slow, Rick. I mean, come on. I'm almost 65. I'm an old fart. Yes, I was. So those of you that were on earlier today, a guy came on and wanted me to run my trains. Yeah, Lynn, I know. I'm old. You're just a dinosaur. Anyway, a guy came on I'd never seen before, wanted me to run my trains. And I explained to him I just stopped. I just parked them and opened up the bridges and blah 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 blah. Next thing I know, I get a text from my son. He's got his whole crew watching the live stream. Okay, and so, so I don't know how many subs I gained today. So I had to fire the trains back up and run them. Exactly, Lynn. one thing nice, it's relatively cool out. It's only about 71 degrees, and for this time of year, that's cool. So my generator's not big enough to run the air AC, but I don't need it. Got the fans going. Now we don't have any lights on in the house. I just hang on. I just popped a breaker. Oh my. Yep. All right. We'll be back in a second. I think y'all can still hear me. Maybe. Do. Yeah, y'all are still there, I think. All right. Pop the breaker that my TV is on. And I think it's what's happening is the generator will give a little burp and it'll pop that ground fault breaker. But we're back. Yeah, when the train's derailed on the frog. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, when it actually only one. I shouldn't have froze. All right, but the screen room should have froze. I think. No, they both would have frozen. Never mind. Loading stick race to 300 subs. I don't know what that is, Artie. I've been at 250 plus or minus 3 or 4 for 6 months. I don't care. Lake still has a ways to go before it gets up to my property line. Should we check out front again? There's a little flimsy fence back there. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse or not. Flimsy fence right there. Expecting to see it go flying any minute. The only debris I've seen is that pot from my wife and branches and leaves. Well, Lynn, don't be technical. My pointer. You see my pointer? If you can't see that, can't do anything else to make it. Could have made it bigger, I guess. That's right. Watch the pointer go zoom down the street. Heck, all three of my kids have called today. That's a record. Yeah, well, those are oak trees, so they got pretty deep roots. But palm trees you got to worry about because they basically have no root structure to them. Then again, they typically don't have the wind resistance to them either. See if that other camera will fire up. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm thinking that that's the same MD. That's a good idea. What I think though is that circuit is the same one that the smart box for the internet was on, and it's not tied in to the switchgear for the generator because it was working this afternoon pre-generator, and now it's not. So I don't think rebooting it's going to doesn't have power. So whereas the other one that does work, that points at that little white car, that's on a totally different circuit. It's on the same circuit as the entry, which is this one. See, it comes up. My wife wouldn't let me take the sand dollar down because there's a gecko family that lives back there. So it's out there. Well, this is kind of like watching paint dry, isn't it? You guys are waiting for my screen room to blow away. I know you are. I am. It should be okay. The structure should be okay. Structurally, it's good up to through a category 3 hurricane. Now, the screens are not rated like that. The screens will blow out, which is fine. Rescreening's relatively cheap. Now, before it gets dark, I gotta go out and lower that pond down again. It's almost 7. I think sunset's around 7:15. So, you guys get to watch me go out back. All right. And let me move this over. And I'll pump that down. Stay tuned. Watch me blow away. All right, I'm back. We all, yeah, yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. I got pants to go with it. Getting a little hairy out there. One of these days I'll break down and get a resin printer. I'm going to give it about 10 more minutes, guys. Then I'm going to call it a stream till 7 o'clock. Then I'll try to come back on tonight, although you won't be able to see much. I can turn the lights on, I guess. Yeah, I think it's cheaper to buy a printer than buying detailed parts. I belong to the mini prints club, so I got a bunch of their stuff. As a matter of fact, I gotta prime them up and start painting some of that stuff. The only stuff I've used so far is what I put in the backwoods bordello. Dwight, past your nap time? Yeah, I know that feeling. Be a long night tonight. Hey, Dave. wife was talking to the neighbor that lives over here. If you can see where I'm pointing or not, right above the white car. They've lost this part of the soffit to their roof. Now, Dwight, why are you too old for a resin printer? What's age got to do with it? I'm not either, Artie. Actually, the county will come by. All you got to do is you got to rake it up, and the county will come by and pick it up. What's age got to do with it, Dwight? Inquiring minds want to know. Too old to learn how to design stuff? Because if that's the case, yeah, okay. Yeah, Alan, it's raining. Oh, Alan, I forgot something. You didn't remind me. Hang on. Let's go there. Let's go there. This part duo. Do that. And there you go. Ah. Damn it. Well, I don't know what the hell I did there. Huh. Can't do that. There I go. Yep. Alan, you're a smurf now. I think you and Rick are my only smurfs. Ah. Dwight, I'm right there with you. 2:30 every day. You can count on it. My dog curls up next to me and take a nap. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'll come back on later tonight. I'll have to let the generator rest a little bit and refill it. I should be on, I don't know, maybe midnight-ish, thereabouts. No, there's not really any waves in the pond. It's fairly well protected. So, anyway. I'll do that, Alan. Guys, I'll be on later tonight at some point, and providing I have internet and I should have power with the generator, unless it shoots craps. That should be good to go. All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad in our continuing coverage of Hurricane Ian versus the Retirement Railroad. We'll see y'all later.